All right, so let's get to know each other's beliefs a little bit more. Isabelle, you're a spiritualist. What does that mean?
Spiritualism means to me a higher power that guides us, holds us. That's not necessarily a white man in the sky, but maybe it's the universe.
Arnold, you're a Christian. Tell us what that means to you.
To me, it means knowing God and who God is to me, and just understanding that nothing is by chance and everything is due to something bigger than ourselves.
And Leanne?
I was a Christian. I've gone down a path of like deconstructing. So now I'm kind of just confused, but I'm happy to be confused.
Yeah.
And I don't have the answers and I'm not going to claim to have them.
All right, so today we're going to talk about purpose. And I want to know, what is purpose to you?
Purpose to me, I believe in purpose so much. I got it right here. I love purpose. I feel like every man needs purpose.
What made you tattoo that on your skin?
Purpose has always been something that I've lived by. As I was saying, like, every man needs purpose. Like, even if it's, I don't know, your missus tells you you got to put up a cabinet and you know that tomorrow you're going B&Q to buy some tools and you're going to, you know what I mean? It just makes you feel like you belong. It makes you feel worth something. There's been times when I haven't had purpose and I've just felt deflated. Felt like life wasn't worth living. I felt like I didn't have anything going for me. The minute, I don't know, I get a call saying something's happening, it's like pep my steps. I just feel like purpose is so important to me. Something that I live by, something that I really follow, and I really wanted to tell a story. All my tats are like a story, so purpose, abundance, all that stuff. So I really wanted to start off my journey with purpose, and then it kind of works its way up to everything else on my journey.
To me, purpose is ever-changing, ever-growing, as we are always ever-growing. There's a sentence in the last season of The White Lotus where she says, "My life has no meaning, but time has given it meaning." So essentially, I think we're all just seeking our purpose day by day, hour, and like figuring it out as we go along.
What about you, Leanne?
I don't know my stance on purpose. I don't know if there necessarily is a purpose. Like, I think people having purpose gives them a meaning of life, which makes it easier to live, if that makes sense. But I don't know if there necessarily is that. Like, sometimes we're just here. Like, think about like a lion, for example. Like, what's its purpose? I know obviously we're not a lion, we're humans. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what's a lion's purpose?
A lion's purpose is to protect the jungle.
No,
and the
but I'm
people
talking
around
about
it.
one specific lion. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just one lion.
It's to be the king and protect the herd.
But not all lions can be the king.
That's because one lion has that purpose and the other's purpose is to follow the king. There's always going to be purpose, regardless of how you look at it. I feel like there's always purpose.
I guess. But it doesn't always have to be this big thing. Like, I think sometimes purpose can be to you're just here.
Do you feel like purpose and goals are the same thing?
I think it's been painted to be this huge thing, like, oh my gosh, it's this huge meaning thing. A goal can be like, oh, I've got to pick up milk tomorrow. Like, it doesn't have to be something huge.
Yeah.
Whereas purpose, I feel like kind of is linked to your life aspects and aspirations, and it's like bigger than a goal.
I think you're right. Like, obviously, everything's perception versus perception, you know what I mean? And I feel like, yeah, purpose doesn't have to be this big thing. Your purpose could be small, it could be big, but regardless, there's going to be purpose. So even if your purpose is just to exist, do you know what I mean? That's still a purpose. Even if your purpose is to, I don't know, like you said, go and get milk tomorrow. It's you're looking for, it's something to look forward to. Whereas I think, God forbid, like, you know, someone goes to prison, for example, they haven't got the purpose, because in there, they have the same routine. That's why people become institutionalized.
Do you feel like purpose originates from a higher power?
I think we are an accident. Like, I think the Big Bang was an accident. It was just like a bunch of chemicals in the universe and like, bam, like we're here at this bar, but shopping at Boohoo, doing our Tesco shop.
Other brands are available.
Sorry, people. That's funny.
But I think it is, purpose is always ever changing. And I think we're always in conversation with destiny, and that in itself changes our purpose. So nothing's fixed. Our identity, culture, gender, I don't think any of those are fixed. Purpose, honestly, I think the meaning of life is to give it purpose.
That thought process of the Big Bang being an accident. Who do you think made the accident?
Made the accident, or made the world.
Whatever you want to call it.
You know what it is? Obviously, I believe in God, but, you know, I'm very open-minded. I can relate to both of what you said, you know what I mean? There's still questions that I have no answers to, and I feel like But someone that overthinks, I'm not gonna try to figure out because I'll be going crazy. Whatever the accent was, however it was created, I was chosen to be in the world. Let me just continue to make the moves I'm making within the world, because on paper, what I'm doing in this world, I shouldn't be doing. So I'm just kind of happy to be existing and being able to do what I'm doing.
Do you believe in the Big Bang?
I don't believe in obviously, the Big Bang, I thought it was a show, Big Bang Theory. I don't, like I said, I'm not someone that actively goes to look for certain answers. I'm just kind of content with where I'm at and how I'm finessing where I'm at.
To interject, like, why does that always need to be an answer?
There you
Can
go.
it just be a question?
So normally Christians believe that God made the world.
Yeah.
So in theory, then he would believe that God made the Big Bang happen.
God obviously created the world, right?
Okay.
I don't believe in the Big Bang. I don't sit there and sit. I haven't done enough research on the Big Bang.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Speak your truth.
No, it's not my truth. That's because I haven't thought about it to sit down and say, oh, the Big Bang's not real. I just know what I believe. Yeah. And I believe God created the world. Big Bang is not my portion. And I'm not over there, so I don't... Yeah. Do you get, I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't even get what I'm trying to say.
I get you. Leanne.
Yeah.
Clutching at religion.
Do you think purpose is predestined?
I personally think we create our own purpose. And I think religion actually plays into purpose. If you look at like atheist countries, most of them are like, for example, Scandinavian countries. They're the countries that like are the most successful or like happiest, doing the best. And when you look at levels of the highest amounts of religiousness, it's where there is like less opportunities, less education. That's not to say that if you're religious, you're less educated. It's just saying that there's kind of less hope. And so they kind of use religion as a means of giving themselves purpose. And so I think that's what it is, that you just create your own purpose. Like, you just hear, you figure out what you like, what you don't, and then you just use whatever means to get through.
Can I interject on that, yeah?
Yes.
If you, for example, you see the purpose, it comes from somewhere, no? Do you feel like, because you can't just wake up and say, I want to be a bank robber.
Of course you can.
You can, but how are you going to do it? Something has to be in you for you to go forth.
Oh,
and
like
actually,
innate, like a desire to
yeah,
want
there has
to
to
do
be
that.
some sort of something in burning desire in you to want to do it. Because you want just, like we can right now, all four of us say, let's go rob a bank. I guarantee we're going to fail because we've never robbed a bank before.
You never know that.
What are your thoughts on it, Isabelle?
I don't think it's predestined. I believe in destiny, but I think destiny is ever-changing. I think you're in conversation with your own destiny. I believe in karma. Okay. Like, what goes around comes around. If anything, I'm more of a proponent around karma than destiny, because I just believe in being a good person.
If all of this was an accident, like, for example, why does karma exist then? Because karma clearly is a deeper thing. If that makes sense, because if I slap him, God forbid, and then I go outside and someone slaps me, that didn't. There's no. It's not the Truman Show. Like no one's watching and control. You know what I mean? It's like something. If that karma exists, it has to be something deeper than just an accident.
I'm still working it out.
That's fair enough.
And I think you can believe in accidents and also believe in karma. Okay. So I do, in my line of thought anyway, believe that there are two different things.